welcome to Bloggers Cafe. I'm doing all the talking today, which I'm really upset about because I'm a very naturally shy, quiet person. The problem is that Helen has lost her voice. Well, not lost her voice, but
almost
she's a little bit
sore.
hoarse because, we had a great session, last time, and we talked to lots of bloggers, and I think she just talks too much. What can you do? Anyway, right, we have got a special guest for you today. I know I say that each time, we're all special guests, you've got to say it, right?
All good.
Met this lady very briefly a few months ago at a blog event, as happened with one of our other guests actually, and it really was just a, hi, how are you, bye. So we're a little bit thrilled that she said yes to be with us today. So we have got on the Bloggers Cafe sort of sofa today, none other than, lower your placard please,
Dun, dun, dun.
Sunita of Lucky Things blog.
Oh, thank you.
We're the lucky things, aren't we? We're the lucky things
today, definitely.
So now we've got loads to talk about with Sunita, and we are really going to try and be concise chat show hosts because we tend to talk a lot, don't we?
Yes.
So there are loads that we could talk to you about today, but I think there's something that very interesting that came from the conversation earlier actually to do with sort of your blogging journey and how it got started and all the rest. So do you want to kind of just fill us in a little bit?
Yep. So in terms of how I got started, basically had postnatal depression, and then my husband was just like, look, you wanted to start a blog up 3 years ago, you never did it, let's just do it. And then that evening, literally on the sofa, we just set up the platform. So there's no messing with my husband. If he wants to do something, he just gets it done. So we did it, and then there was no excuses, so I had to kind of just get it started. Very, very exciting.
It's amazing that he was so supportive, I have to say. That's
yeah,
really
super supportive.
And super helpful as well.
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
Yeah, technically, but more kind of for your health.
Yeah.
Really
Oh,
helpful.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So that's how Lucky Things came about, and then basically, obviously, some people will know we've been on that kind of IVF journey, wondering if we were going to have kids. Obviously, we do now.
Yes.
And like Lucky Things is all about, oh my God, we really are bloody lucky things
You
because
are.
I'm actually a mum and he's actually a dad.
Yeah.
So it's all about kind of celebrating life. But then there's this, I guess, this undertone as well of just like looking after yourself because life is not easy for a lot of people. So you need to think about, what else are you doing basically? And then I guess, it's just kind of grown and I just love it because it's got me involved in all kinds of things that I've always wanted to do.
You were saying that the blogging had given you a confidence that you didn't know you had, and I think that's a really lovely thing to focus on, isn't it? That confidence that you didn't have before. So talk to us a bit about that.
Sure.
How you found that confidence.
So I guess like when I left university, I went into a very kind of creative media industry.
Okay.
I then came out of that, say about like 4 years later, because I just realised, you know what, I'm just not hungry enough for it. I'm not going to schmooze myself to death. I'm not going to compromise a lot of my values. So ended up going into the corporate world, which was amazing. But then I think blogging I've done like a full circle. Blogging has basically helped me to be creative and just put everything together.
In life?
Yeah, or just like creatively, like the photography, organising events, like connecting people with stuff, or even better, connecting people with people. I love that. That's what I'm about. So
blogging's kind of made more sense to your life in a way, hasn't it? It's kind of
it's not just a blog thing and a life thing. It's come into your life
together. Kind of channels.
Which is fascinating,
a lot about you.
We haven't really spoken to anybody about that yet in the series actually. So this is a really fascinating take on things, isn't it? Blogging helping in life, and then
absolutely.
Now, has life helped in blogging? The reason I asked that is because of something that you did say earlier about how you really did hesitate. I know for the sake of brevity you just sort of very quickly mentioned how you didn't do anything about it. Can you just quickly sort of tell us what put you off going into blogging first of all?
Firstly, I thought, why should I be blogging? So what have I got to say? I don't know. I don't know everything about kids.
Who's going to listen to me?
Like who's going to read it? Actually, people are going to think I'm a bit like poncy and a bit self-centered. Actually,
we're a bit worried about
if
that,
I start blogging. So when my first daughter was born and I really wanted to do it, I just thought, no, I won't do that. it's fine.
Oh, so you did have kind of your confidence.
Yes, I literally, self-doubt stopped me from
but
starting
actually,
a blog.
do you know, a lot of bloggers we've spoken to perhaps have mentioned this self-doubt and have said that they don't feel that they have the right to write what they do. But actually they've got followers and they've got people who are interested.
I think
so
a lot of,
it's a bizarre, but it keeps coming up with everyone we speak to. They've all said, why am I able to do this?
The thing is, I do think, I don't know about you, but do you think that it also depends on what your sort of life situation is, or your relationship situation, in that if you don't feel that you've got a massively supportive network around you, perhaps, you know, or maybe, I do know a blogger who was just petrified of starting a blog because of what her family-in-law might say, actually. You know, exactly, you know, husband's side of the family, her side of the family, very, very nervous. Is that something you can relate to, or not so much?
Probably not so much, because I guess I kind of broke the mould earlier on, I guess, after uni. I went off and went into fashion and like music industry. You know, obviously, you know, from our cultural background, my mum would have wanted me to be a doctor or a lawyer.
Yes.
So, so I think I think it just felt a bit natural. Like, I am the creative one in the family, basically. So it just kind of made sense to blog.
Well, that's
so
good that you did.
I wasn't too sure. And to be honest, my mum probably doesn't really get blogging. I say that I've got a magazine that's online, so she can kind of relate to it.
Okay, that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, trying to encourage her to look, but she's
But you haven't had sort of family members or anything trying to pull that down or anything like that.
No, I think, you know what, if they don't get it, and also have had comments, you know, I can't expect them to always get it.
So it was more, when you said that you were nervous about starting blogging, it was more really about just the outside world, not so much. Okay.
Oh, okay. And I think that's a lot of people's concern as well. It's not just about their family, because you don't blog for your family, do you? It's about how will you be perceived, you know. And I was definitely nervous about that, you know, were people so worried about making a grammatical error or, you know, and think, oh, will I be judged for that? But actually the blogging world's quite relaxed with those kind of things. They want to read your content, you know, and as long as you've got engaged followers, which you have, Sunita, and with your workshops that you've started, you've got so many people wanting to come. That blogging's giving you so much more than just the written word.
Absolutely.
So that had those workshops, by the way. In fact, what are they called again?
So Lucky Things meetups.
Yes.
So the whole point about them is literally to get people together. It sounds very basic.
No.
But
what this is.
But and obviously, you know, we do speak to humans in our life on an everyday level most of the time. So I know. But I think it's all about, I mean, social media is incredible, and I say this at like every meetup. Absolutely incredible. We've tapped into like all these different people. We're meeting people who we wouldn't normally meet down the street or down the playgroup,
and
or
all around the world as well. All around the world.
Exactly. And actually blogging does generate a bit of confidence for you, because you obviously get some recognition for what you're doing.
So the
meetups, it's all about getting people together. But then I guess, like, from my HR background, I'm always just trying to think, like, how can people develop themselves, grow, invest something in themselves, regardless of what you do in your day. And so the meetups, there's always some kind of like workshop or talk or like top tricks.
That meetup wouldn't have existed though had it not been for the blog. Is that am I correct
that's
in
right.
understanding
Absolutely, you've got it.
So the opportunities that blogging has brought you. So yes, there's the thing is, there's the self-confidence thing in terms of, oh gosh, look, people are reading me. In your case, because not everybody is lucky things. You know the thing? I'm so good. But in your case, you've also you've basically had opportunities through that. And I'm not talking about reviews and brands, which is all fantastic, of course. And they tend to be the things that we instantaneously think of as the benefits of blogging. With you, it's more, actually, no, I've actually got this other project going because of the blog. So it really has. You're actually a very, very good kind of walking, talking example of how you don't really know where blogging's going to go. So you just start.
And I guess it's been an interesting conversation. Is it the whole niche thing? Like, should you have a niche or should you not? And I guess, if I'm honest, okay, I have I guess my niche has grown, and sometimes it takes time to do that, but it's still a broad niche. So totally contradictory. But I guess now it's more focusing on like well-being, career, confidence, looking after yourself. But within that, there's just like loads of everyday stuff. So my life is not a niche. And my background, anyone that knows me.
That's a really good point.
Actually, I had a family member talking to me about niche again yesterday, and
now my career is
we
just
don't live in niche.
So, because we're running out of time, I feel like the time police.
I know.
But we just need your blogging disaster or something you wouldn't do again.
Yeah. So what happened is basically I drafted up a blog post on my phone, and then literally my 18-month toddler just literally kind of grabbed the phone off me and then just pressed published. So obviously she wants to become a blogger now.
Blogger's daughter, yes, she's learnt from the best.
And I just thought, you know what, okay, everyone's just now received an email alert and this weird blog has come
That would actually freak me out.
So now one tip is just basically don't blog near your children.
Like
however old they are.
However old they are, don't.
And it's probably healthier anyway to keep it separate.
Talking of tips, actually, that's a great tip.
Yeah.
But do you have any others at all?
I guess my one tip as well is like there's going to naturally be some kind of sense of competition sometimes. People are going to be like wondering what you're going to do next. Maybe they're just genuinely interested. But I think sadly I've sensed some competition from people.
Okay.
And it's fine because being competitive is good. It's about survival. We all need to do it. But I guess my top tip to people is that if being competitive is not your thing, don't get drawn into the competition.
Okay.
Firstly, I can't compete with you, Helen, because I'm not you, and perhaps you can't compete with me because you're not me. That's how I do it. We are all different.
Yeah,
we all have something to bring.
Anyway, so.
That's a really good tip to.
If we weren't all different, we wouldn't all be
Just
blogging, basically.
So many of us get sucked into it, even
Yeah.
unwillingly, and even if you're not competitive. I'm not competitive, to be honest. I'm a lazy old so-and-so. But sometimes I do competitive. I don't know what it is, but there might be that element. Oh my goodness, how did she? Oh, really? She started blogging when? Seriously? And then you just think it doesn't matter where you are on your blogging journey, it's where you are on your blogging journey.
Yeah, I think that's a great
that's
tip,
brilliant.
and I like that. That's going to stay with me. So, Sunita, just to wrap up, because we haven't
inspiring.
but it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the sofa, chairs, and really, really thank you so much for giving up your time.
Yeah,
really appreciate it.
And this grey London day,
wrapped
up like a bear. We are really grateful that you came in.
So,
cool.
And thank you everyone for watching and listening, and see you soon. Thank you. Bye.